In this free training, I'm going to show you how you can start your trucking business in 30 days and make millions in 1 year. I'm not here to talk about the box truck business, the hot shot business, the dispatching business, or anything like that. I'm here to tell you how to start a semi-truck business. Having your own semi-trucking company is how you can be financially free and free from working for anyone else, so you can be your own boss. A lot of people think that to start your own semi-truck business, you need to go to truck school, and guess what? It's not true. You can start a trucking company and be successful no matter what your background is, no matter your race, and no matter your education. One of the biggest struggles before I started my trucking business was I had no idea how to buy a truck, how to find a truck, how to afford a truck, and how to make money with a truck. It wasn't until I turned my struggles into solutions. If you saw my interview on Truck and Hustle that hit over 4 million views, you'll know that I had to break through a lot of barriers. I went from being a broke college dropout to growing a fleet of over 20 trucks before I hit 30 years old. And then in 5 years, I generated over $5 million gross profit. And I also operate my own diesel repair shop that you see me in today. And look behind me, this ain't no green screen. This is the real deal. Here's what you can expect today. In this video, you're going to learn the exact process that took me from 0 to over 20 trucks and doing over $1 million every year when I started from 0. These steps are what worked for me, and I'm confident it can work for you. Some of you may be saying to yourself, Andrew, you have a multi-million-dollar trucking company. Why are you creating a training program to teach people how to do it? I can't keep 5 years of money-making lessons to myself. Imagine where you would be in life if all the lessons that people learned were withheld from you. I've helped company drivers, new trucking business owners, and even people who wanted to get out of their 9-to-5s go from 0 to a fleet in less than 12 months. Which one of those are you? Let me back up for a minute. I was your everyday college kid, actually doing my pre-med, and I worked at my church in the childcare center, and I had started a sneaker company on the side where I would buy sneakers and resell them for a profit. One day, my father asked me to help him in the business he started, and it was trucking. He had 2 trucks and he didn't have any proper training. I really didn't have this big dream to be in trucking, to tell you the truth, but I didn't grow up with my father around, so I thought helping my dad's trucking company would be a chance for us to work together and have a better relationship. So then I dropped out of my school, I quit my job at my church, and I decided to go after trucking and start the journey with my father. 7 months in, things just didn't work out with me and my dad. We really didn't know what we were doing, and I was disappointed that it didn't work out, but I still felt like I had something to prove to myself. So I decided to go solo, and I got my own truck, which you see right here. The thing is, back in 2018, I wish I had someone to train me on getting into trucking the right way, but I couldn't afford a $2,000 training or a $1,000 training. If I had the money, I would have bought it, but something happened. One day I looked up and realized I cashed in $6,000 in 1 day from running 2 trucks. I had never made that amount of money ever in my life, especially in 1 day. In the beginning, it was like I was trying to untangle headphones. Trucking was so hard and difficult because I was figuring it out along the way every day. But that day, it felt like I finally leveled up. I realized that this trucking journey is what I was called to do. It opened my path to my first $1 million and then turned my early struggles into lessons that now save others. When I started teaching and training people about getting into trucking, I kept seeing that they had success. Then I had a wake-up call. See, trucking didn't just work for me. Trucking worked for everybody when they were properly trained. Then I realized that trucking is the best business you could have. I helped William here. He was in the medical field in Georgia. After working with him, he was able to get up and running after buying his 2 trucks within 3 months. And then there was James here. He was an accountant from Florida who started his trucking company. And after I worked with him, he was able to get his truck and driver within 45 days. Here's Tom. Check out this video. You like it, right?
Yes, sir. Okay. Beautiful.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So once we get the decals on there and all that, get the ELD installed, you'll be ready to go.
I'm about to put a ring on that thing, man.
Yes, sir.
I'll be my new Kiki.
You know what y'all just saw? Y'all just saw a man who was able to get his first truck within 6 months. And not just that, the real excitement, what you just saw was a man who just got out of prison and took control of his future. So, what's your excuse? Hear me when I say this, and it's a bold statement, But the trucking business is the greatest business in the world. Don't listen to the noise out there about trucking. You can come from any walk of life and be successful in trucking without needing a degree or learning some new online skills, and you don't have to go to truck school. So, fast forward. After helping all these people, how could I keep all of these lessons to myself? My focus became to create a training that can serve the most people. So let me ask you a question. What change are you looking for today? Are you trapped in a job you don't like, or are you feeling underappreciated at work and having to ask someone for time off? Maybe you're tired of feeling like your money's capped. Can I introduce to you a digital training that can take you to the next level? It's called the Fleet Mastery Blueprint. This is the online portal where I will be training you step by step on how to, number 1, start your company the right way. Number 2, get the right truck. And number 3, position your truck to make money from day 1. Once you complete your order form right here and enroll in the training, you get immediate access to the user-friendly dashboard where you can easily navigate to each module that'll give you solutions to your biggest questions. You'll be able to tackle the foundations of the trucking industry, from registering your business, securing your operating authority, dispatching, financing, purchasing a truck, hiring drivers, and scaling up to more trucks in your business, working with the load boards, and finding the right factoring company. Get templates and checklists, including our foolproof safety audit guides and strategies to find your own niche and more. I'll even share vendor contacts I work with in the business. You'll also learn how to steer clear of costly mistakes. The beauty here is that you get access to the operations of a multi-million-dollar trucking company, so you can steer clear of pitfalls. Not only that, you don't have to be stuck on your computer to be trained. With the mobile-friendly dashboard, you can do the training on your schedule. Let me share some feedback from people who have gone through this training.
You're preventing a lot of the pitfalls that you went through. I don't have to go through some of that stuff because you were able to give me something that made me avoid that, bro. Like, I feel like really blessed that I feel like you was just placed there to have.
What would you tell someone who's on the fence on enrolling in the Fleet Mastery Blueprint training? What would you tell someone who's on the fence?
Not to think about it. Just go for it, because it's basically all you need. It's right there for the taking. So many loopholes. So many loopholes are in that course that would save you so much more money. Like, you're actually losing money not buying the course. That's what I would say.
Wow.
I feel like it's the only source you need. To get into trucking.
Wow. I know you have experience, driving, so for you to say that says a lot. Wow.
No, I mean, I've learned so much.
Wow.
Like, I have a lot of experience as a driver, but there's so much I learned, and I continue to learn now as an operator.
Nice. The money that you spent to purchase Fleet Mastery Blueprint, was the value that you received worth more than what you spent?
Oh, 100%. For sure. Way more. Like I said, so many loopholes in that course, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people, like you said earlier, they go and buy like a 70K truck, 60K truck. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need to be spending all that money.
Don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all the information is there. It's so worth it. 100%.
Yeah.
It's worth more than the price. A lot more.
Man, thank you.
I like it how most of the videos was just short and straight to the point. So that way you could go and find the information when you need it again. It was, precise and chopped up enough that I could really pinpoint the information that I wanted to. So it was informative, and it could help you grow your fleet and get to that $1 million mark that you want to get to.
You that dude? I'm about to get on Facebook and tell people, man, y'all gotta shoot for him. Y'all gotta holler at him, man, if y'all trying to get there. Straight up.
That's simple. Let me ask you this question. If somebody was on the fence about enrolling in the Fleet Mastery Blueprint training, what would you say to them?
I tell them, do it, man. He's gonna show you what to do, and he's gonna put you in position.
Thank you. Here's my point. My point is, you see, all your mistakes that you've gone through and that you've been able to push through and then learn from others, not just me, even from other people. You're going to be able to teach this all to the people who's coming behind you, whether it's your children, whether it's your family member, so that you can continue the lineage of success. That's the point. How was the Fleet Mastery Blueprint training for you?
I enjoyed it, honestly. It gave me different insights to the trucking industry.
If I had your course 3 years ago, I probably would have did things differently.
Like I tell people, I'm not going nowhere. Okay? I'm not going nowhere. I'm here. I want to see you win. And as long as you use this access and be intentional, there's no reason why you should not reach the desires you want to reach in trucking. I'm here to serve.
All right, Alex, I appreciate that, man.
You're welcome, brother. Imagine, within 90 days, you have your first truck and driver, and you're generating $20,000 a month conservatively. Would you like that?
I would say I'm taking home like 5K.
Good.
Like after fuel, I'm taking home about 5K.
Good. And I'm so glad that the Fleet Mastery Blueprint blessed you. And you can follow these easy steps no matter where you're at now. If you're ready for that kind of success, go to fleetmasteryblueprint.com to get instant access. My prayer is that this full training serves you. My focus was for my students to feel like they robbed me.
Wow.
That's my
Wow.
that's my focus. I want you to feel like you robbed me.
Yeah.
Like dang, Drew, you still keep it going? Yes, but you know why? Because I serve the King of Kings.
Exactly. Correct. Yeah. So you could have been selfish and go do your own thing, whatever. And you see, the more you give out knowledge, the more God bless you. The more open doors are open for you.
Yeah.
Don't realize that. You know, people already don't realize that. The more you pour into, the more you help, and the more it's not because you're gonna say, "Oh, I'm keeping all this knowledge to myself. I'm not gonna hold on to myself and try to." No. Oh my God. When I tell you, this is like you just you have no idea.
I
It
understand.
opened my eyes, and when I tell you, it's already a life-changing opportunity for me, for me and my team, because I'm gonna bring this to my team, and basically, when I tell you we're gonna go ahead and master it, because we've been praying for this. We've been praying for somebody to mentor us. We've been praying for the right people to mentor us with the cargo vans, with the semi. Now I told you I'm literally just getting back into the semi truck, and I'll say, God. And I was praying this morning. I said, God, please guide me and direct me. I'm getting back into the semi trucks. But I said, I know you're gonna send me the right people, the right time. Yeah, if I don't get into this course, God will get me, because I know this is all. When he send you something and you don't listen, and you go do something else, or you go pay for it. You know what I mean? You gonna pay for it. So I know that this is definitely I have to do it.
That's a good one. I haven't heard that one before.
He's saying God send you. He send you. He send you something to help you, and you ignore it. Then you're gonna go back, and when it don't go well, you're gonna say, "Well, I did send you something. You didn't ignore it, so you're gonna pay for it." It's honestly true, and that's how I feel right now tonight. That's how I feel. I feel that he sent me this, and if I ignore it, I'll forget about it. Yeah, forget about it. I'm gonna pay for it.